Everything that you need to know about Puff Daddy is being exposed. This guy is gonna expose everything right now. Everything you need to know. All the allegations, things that P. Diddy do is true. Even though people have been talking about it for years, and been speaking about it for years, and a lot of people been, well, some, not all, but people have been denying it, and they just keep trying to throw it back on the shelves. There's people that's been around him, security guards, assistants, scared to speak up, scared to speak out, and now they're coming out, speaking out, and telling you about Puff Daddy and how he really is and what he does. It's not fake. It's real.
Street people, you understand what I'm saying? Bruh, he know who to do that shit to. You understand what I'm saying? It's certain dudes that he'll do that to because he could get away with it quick enough, or he got somebody behind him, or he got some people there. They no matter gonna take his weight for. It's only so far he gonna go himself. It's only so far he gonna go himself. So now you know he gonna come at you hard, try to play it off, because he know if he do anything and it comes back to him, it's a lawsuit. He slapped somebody, hit somebody, that's a payday for them. But he'll make up that whole atmosphere, and then he'll look at one of the bouncers or look at somebody a certain way, and they'll take over his mess.
It just goes to show you how shady Puff Daddy is. It just goes to show you how shady he is. It goes to show you how shady he is. And the stuff that people talk about him and say about him is actually true. Because there's people that work around him, that be around him, that they no longer do. They've been fired. And they're coming out, speaking out about him and what he does and who he is and what he does to women, what he does to his employees or his security guards, and how people is taking the rap sheet or taking the rap for him so he don't have to. That's some effed up shit.
So I could see him coming at somebody hard like that. But by itself, he ain't gonna bust a grape in a wine factory. But he don't have to.
Right, right. But I want to ask you, right? And I know you.
Puff Daddy have so much influence, very protected by the industry because of like the demonic and the evil that he does. He is heavenly and demonically, not heavenly, but demonically protected. But everything is coming to light. Everything is being exposed about him. So many allegations, so many people coming out speaking against him, so many accusers, lawsuits is coming out about him, and people that worked around him is coming out about him, expose him for who he is. And these are all true, factual things that seems like most and majority of people don't want to believe, but it's facts. If you have all these people coming out speaking against and saying all these things about him, and a lot of people is basically saying the same thing over and over and over and over again, obviously it's freaking true. Simple as that.
You ain't sign it. I know you ain't sign an NDA clearly, but did he make his artists sign NDAs and people that work for him?
Well, a lot of these rappers, a lot of these industry people, anybody who does business nowadays with the internet, they have indies, non-disclosure. That means that if you work for them, you around them, you can't disclose any of the information about them. It's the same thing that he gave to all his artists when he gave them their publishing back. I'm gonna give y'all publishing, But y'all can't talk about Janice Combs, Justin Combs, Sony, Bad Boy, or anything that happened. Y'all can't talk about none of that. But there's some artists that didn't say anything, that didn't sign it, and they able to talk about anything they want to. And I think that's those girls that was, I think Danny Kane. I think a couple of them didn't sign it. And boy, oh boy, they probably gonna go after him too. Cause I heard him, and I'm giving you this, Aubrey. He stood up there and he said in front of a lot of people, we were in the studio. And I said something to him and walked out the studio. He said, yo, I'm gonna drug their ass off and pick them up and pip them out to my pip them out to my nick.
So basically, he said that when he was with Puff Daddy inside the store, he told him he's going to drug the girls, pimp them out, and sell them to his friends.
He said, I'm gonna drug them out. I'm gonna get them all on drugs, and I'm gonna pimp their ass out to my. And I was like, there's somebody kids, and walked out. And it's somebody that heard me. It's somebody that heard me. I mean, well, it's not only somebody that heard me, it's somebody that I know who was in the studio at the time that happened, and I still talk to him today. And we were just talking about that the other day. He done moved back to Indiana. I don't know why. I'm gonna give you that one. He said he was gonna drug them all out and pimp them out.
You hear it for yourself. So it's not just rumors. It's not just speculations. You got people like him and more that worked around him. That was his security. That was his bodyguard. That witnessed, seen, and heard all these things and more. So all these accusations, things that are coming out, is people that he dealt with and been around him. These are not random people. These are people that's been close with him, that dealt with him, that know what he's like and know what he does. And this is just only the beginning. All this is just the beginning. There's way more worse and way more things that he does that y'all haven't even figured out and found out yet that I'm going to show.